Well, we have one last July-like day today, and it's going to end with some thunderstorms, potential severe weather in western Minnesota, big drop in temperatures, 2 waves of cold air headed our way. So it was another day with a lot of 90s on the map, not as many as Sunday. In fact, MSP couldn't quite pull it off. We sat for 2.5 hours consecutively almost at 89 degrees. Blaine hit 90 though, Red Wing hit 90. Most of them though, west central Minnesota 93 in Madison and Appleton once again, but still way above normal. Still crazy warm today for this time of the year. Normal high 65 and we're going to see highs in the low to mid 80s, so 20 to 30 degrees above normal for some spots. But we do have the risk of some severe weather as this potent cold front heads our way. Mostly the southwestern most counties of the state. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5 of severe weather there, and then a marginal risk for the western, basically half of the state. But it looks as though most of that activity will fizzle some as it moves towards the Twin Cities. Big upper level trough. This is basically cold air aloft, digging its heels in and moving east. That's pushing moisture up ahead of it, and that record-breaking heat ahead of it as well too, but that's going to continue to move east. Dew points won't be real soupy, but for this time of year, it is pretty high. We're going to see dew points in the 60s pooling ahead of that cool front. 2 to 3 times the normal value for that moisture content as a result. This wouldn't be the case if it were July, of course, but for early October to have dew points in the 60s in Minnesota, that's pretty high amounts of water, and certainly enough to create some showers and thunderstorms. But the bigger risk of severe weather today is going to be, as I mentioned, southwestern Minnesota, then all the way down to Texas, particularly Nebraska and Kansas, where we have the chance of some tornadic activity. That's where the best shear is going to be, best placement and setup of the jet stream, which is wrapping around that upper level trough. Because it's cold air aloft, it creates wind all around it, and the best shear, best dynamics around that jet stream is going to be mostly in the central plains here. So this is the shear as we head into the late afternoon, evening hours, primarily across Nebraska and Kansas. That's where we have winds moving in different directions or at different speeds at different heights to allow that horizontal rotation. But we could see some high wind gusts, especially in the western part of the state. Now, most of these in this particular model are just under the severe criteria of 60 miles an hour, but to get the idea, there could be some gusty winds out of some of those storms because we are going to have some very dry air moving in behind these storms with those high winds in the middle of the atmosphere. So that's all we need to create some gusty winds. Probably seeing showers and thunderstorms in the metro by 9-10 p.m. Earlier in the evening in southwestern Minnesota. And then another clipper system will bring some just scattered spotty kind of showers here late Thursday into Friday. But most importantly, what that Thursday-Friday system will do is pull down some even colder air. So this first blast of cool air will drop us closer to normal temperatures tomorrow. But then it is going to draw down even colder air from up around Hudson Bay for Friday, Saturday, couple of days only, but it is going to be pretty potent. You'll definitely notice the difference here with highs only in the 50s, maybe just low to mid 50s. Friday and Saturday. Friday is just going to be kind of a nasty raw day. Cloudy, windy, occasionally some showers. Don't look for sun. We should see more sunshine by Saturday, and that'll make all the difference. The winds will die down too, and then brighter, warmer heading into Sunday and Monday, back towards more normal temperatures in the 60s.